All right, today we're gonna make pizza. So the crust is completely carnivore. Most of the toppings will be, however, my husband does like onions, and we also have a low-carb spaghetti sauce that we're putting on there for the pizza sauce. So it's gonna be more ketovore, but the crust is absolutely carnivore. So let me show you what I'm doing. I've got 2 cups of shredded chicken breast that I boiled myself. If you want to see how I do that, if you look at the cheddar round recipe, you'll see it. I've got a 1.5 cups of mozzarella that's coming in here. I've got 2 eggs, they're hiding back here. And then I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of parsley, 1/2 teaspoon of basil. And I know this says roasted garlic on it. It's really not. That's Redmond salt in there. And I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of that in here. So as soon as I get that done, I'll come back to you. And while that's doing, I'm going to preheat the oven at 375. So I'm going to let that start heating up while I'm mixing this and making kind of a dough with it. And I've got a pan. I don't have a regular pizza pan. This is what I got from our toaster oven. So I've got parchment paper in there that I'll be putting this crust on. So I'll be back with you. All right, I've got all my goodies in here. So I am going to turn this on, and I'm going to pulse it until I feel like it's done because I want it to be a dough. So let's just pulse this sucker. Let's give that a check. Because like I said, I want it to be a dough-like consistency. And I would say it's there. So I'm going to get this out of there and flop it into this pan. So I'll be right back with you. Alright, so it looks kind of messy sitting in the pan. We already know it's a dough-like consistency. So I'm going to take this with my fingers and I'm going to press it out all across here. So I can't hold the phone and do that at the same time, so I'll get back with you. But you'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, the oven's heated up, so I'm going to pop this in the oven for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'm going to check it. So I'm just putting it in there. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all. I should have showed y'all that. So that's how I flattened it out in there. I did that by hand. You can see my finger marks. I try to make it as even as possible. And I put a little lip on it too, so that way it holds all the pizza toppings in. So now I'll put it in there since I showed you. Alright, I'll see you in 15. Alright, it's been 15 minutes, so I'm going to look at my pizza crust, and I think it's ready to come out. So this is kind of what you want it to look like. See how it's all bubbly? You've got the crisper edges and everything. So this is ready to come out. I'm leaving my oven on though because I still need to cook my pizza once the toppings are on there. So I'm going to set that up there. And like I said, the crust, completely carnivore. The pizza itself, some people put a cheese sauce on there for in place of the spaghetti sauce. I'm using roasted garlic spaghetti sauce, but I'll show you my ingredients. I've got roasted garlic spaghetti sauce. I've got pepperoni, my shredded cheese, mozzarella, and this is little pieces of bacon and onion that I sauteed together. So I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to attempt to position my camera so y'all can see me put the toppings on because I kind of layer everything. So bear with me. Alright, I think y'all can see it. I think I got it positioned correctly. So I'm just going to do a thin layer of pasta, the pasta sauce. Just because I'm not a big tomato sauce person, I just like that hint of flavor with it. So it's not going to be like swimming in it. And like I said, you can use cheese sauce if you want. We're kind of do the relaxed carnivore. He does more things ketovore, so that's why we're doing this. So I'm just putting a thin layer on there. You can put more on there if you want. You can put less on there if you want. I just like a little bit of the flavor on it. I don't want it swimming. I have no clue what my dogs are barking at. So now, I'm going to do the bacon and onions. And I'm just kind of scattering that around. And again, you know, if you can't have onions, don't put onions in there. You don't have to do it exactly like what I've got. Do it how you like. You know what I mean? And that's the same for the seasonings for the crust. If you like garlic powder and pepper and stuff and it doesn't bother you, then by all means use it. If it bothers you, don't use it. Easy peasy. Right now I'm fighting with the pepperoni trying to get it open. Now there is going to be a lot of pepperoni on this, I'm just warning you. I'm a pepperoni fanatic and a cheese fanatic. So it's going to be layered like if you're getting a Pizza House pizza with lots of pepperoni on it. What do they call it? Pepperoni lovers? You can tell TJ he can come in. Oh, I mean, he can come out here. My son's coming in right now, so he went on a hike today and wanted to tell me about it. But see how I'm layering it, just making it kind of, I'm sure y'all have had like, what is it, the pepperoni lovers from Pizza Hut and stuff? That's kind of how I'm layering it. It's just so it's got lots of pepperoni. So let me get that done, and then we're going to put mozzarella cheese all over it. Keep going here. I got the little packet. I hate those packets. I know they serve a purpose. I'm going to put one more piece right there. All right. You think that's enough pepperoni? And now I got the mozzarella. All right. So there's lots of cheese on that. So this is going back in the oven for probably around, here, let me grab this back. This will go back in the oven for probably 15 to 20 minutes. Just keep an eye on it, and I will be back with you when it's done. I'm just popping it in the oven. I'll be back. All right, it's been in here about 20 minutes. You can see it's browning on top. You can see where the pepperoni, the oil from it's coming out. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it up here on my stovetop. I'm going to turn the burner off, or the oven. Let me turn it off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to pick up the whole piece of parchment paper and lay it down here for slicing, and I'll be back with you. All right, so I put it down here for slicing. I want y'all to show, I want to show you why I put the edge. See the edge there of the pizza crust? That's why I do that, because it kind of holds everything in on those edge pieces and makes it really good. So let me get to slicing. I've got just a regular pizza cutter here, and I'll be back with you. All right, so having a square makes it super easy to cut. They're not evenly portioned, but that's okay. So I'm going to grab a piece here and see how it stays together. And put it right on this plate. And hubby is coming out to try him a slice, because he likes the pizza. I'm going to get him a fork just because it's kind of hot still. But you can totally just pick this up and eat it. See how it, I mean, super easy. It's just still kind of warm, that's all. And here comes the hubbalicious.
Bueno. See,
he's picking it up.
Pick it up like that.
It's hot.
It's
I don't know how he's doing it. See the steam coming off of that? And he's... Jeez.
If it ain't hot, it ain't cooked.
2 thumbs up from the hubby. I'm sure his mouth is burning. Well, thank you guys for watching the video.
Good stuff.
Like our channel, subscribe to it, like the video. Thank you so much to our Patreons for helping make this happen. I love sharing recipes. There's always failures that go with it, so you guys understand that and you're helping us out. So we very much appreciate it, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Bye-bye.